Hey everybody, I'm recording this bonus video for you because I have a special demo today. I had a request from my friend named Dave to redesign this logo image here, and he sent this to me because he had a question about using pixlr-logo-clone-demo in order to change this design. And it says here he would like it to say Austin Attorney Guide and remove this circle with fork. So what I did was I downloaded the image and I saved it to my desktop, and then I went over to pixlr.com and now I'm going to redesign this logo. It's pretty small. It's 184 by 97 pixels. Now let me see if I can get everything into, let me widen out the screen here so you could see everything hopefully. Alright, try to get everything lined up so you can see it. I need this. Okay, I'll bring everything into the picture here. The toolbox here. Okay, should be able to see everything. Okay, it's a small little JPEG image. And now what I need to do is I need to create a new layer. So I'm going to come over here in the layer because I'm going to work on top of this. I'm basically going to cover what he doesn't want seen. So I'll create a new layer, which is right here. Click on that. There's a new layer. For now, let me go down to the original image here, and I'm going to take the magic wand and I'm going to select the area that I want to change. But I need to add some things, so I'm holding down the shift button. I need to add in that area there that wasn't being captured. So I hold down the shift button and added that little plus sign there, and it added that little bubble. And then I also need to add in this little icon here because I want to cover that up as well. So I'm going to take the lasso tool here, click on that, but I want this lasso tool here, the polygon one. And now that I'm selected on that one, I'm going to hold down shift as well and just click around this image. And now that included that as well. I also want to go over the top of these letters here, the RES. I want to cover those up as well. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go shift. I'm going to come from, let's see, here. I'm going to go straight down to there, straight across to there, and back. There. Now I included those. Okay. Now I need these colors because I need to recreate this gradient. If you can tell on the video, it goes lighter here to darker over there. So what I did was I took the eyedropper tool and I selected this color here. So now I have it right in there. And then select a different box like this one here, and I selected that color over here, the darker part. Okay, so I have the darker and I have the lighter. Alright, now I need to put a gradient over the top of this, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that on the next layer, layer 1. And let me change the name of that to, let's put grad. That's fine. And then I'm going to take that, the gradient tool there, and up here in this area where it says gradient, you're going to click on that, and now I can select the colors, which I've already done because I already tested this out. But the colors I need, I want the dark end to be this dark here, so I select this little box here. There's the dark end. Now I would click inside this area to change the color, and then I select my dark from down here, the one that I already picked, and put OK. Now I need the light end from over here, so I select this end of the gradient here, and then I select the color box, and now I can pick the lighter one that I pre-selected and put OK. So I got my gradient. It's a slight gradient, but it's there. And now I'm going to come back here, and I'm still on my gradient tool here, and I'm going to go here and left click and drag it across from the flat end to the corner and release, and there it is. I just covered up. Now I'm on the new layer. I have my new gradient. Now I can press Control D to deselect it, And as you can see, I just cut out that area there. So now it just has the line with guide. And what did he say? He wanted it to say Austin Attorney Guide. Okay, so now what I would do here is go back to the original layer. Oops, it's accidentally switched them. Either way. Okay, there's the original layer there. I want this layer here to, I want to clone this color blue. So I'm going to take the eyedropper tool and select this color blue that's near the word restaurant. I need this to, let's see, no, that's not what I want. Not sure how I flipped, there we go. I need this layer to be on top first of all. But I needed this color blue here to cover the word restaurant. I want to cover it up. So what I'm going to do is select this little box here, put a box around the word restaurant, then I'm going to get the paint bucket and I'm going to fill in. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. I need to build a new layer first. Put a new layer on top of it. Now fill in that little area there. You can see, fill in that whole little area there with blue. Okay, so now I got that all filled in with blue. So that's all in layer 2 there. Control deselect. As you can see, we do have a little bit of a weird edge there from this layer. This blue layer here didn't go completely across there, so we're going to fix that. We're going to take the polygon tool, we're going to be on this layer here, the gradient layer. Here's how we're going to fix that. I'm going to take the eyedropper tool again and I'm going to select the color right near the edge there, which is that color blue. Then I'm going to take this polygon lasso tool here and I'm going to pretty much just start on one end and draw a straight line up to the other end here. Let's see, right there. Hopefully this does it. There, and go straight down there and there. Okay, I have that selected. Now I'm going to get the paint bucket tool and I want to fill in that area. Control deselect that. Let's see here. Looks like I missed a little piece there. That's okay. See how you could see there's a little pieces in there? Let me do it again. I'll do the same thing again. I'm going to lasso tool. I just need to fill in those areas. So this lasso tool, you just lasso around what you want covered up. Use the paint bucket, fill it in with the same color again. Deselect it. Well, for some reason it's not grabbing that little tiny slice right there. See if I can just, I can try the paintbrush. Let me make the paintbrush smaller. Maybe I can just paint right over it. There we go. And the only reason I'm doing this way excuse me, is because this is a specific job. It's like a patchwork for somebody's a client specifically gave you this little logo and they want to copy it or you want to clone it. You don't have the layer, the layered file, you know, with the lettering separately. So this is the kind of thing that you have to do sometimes. You don't have the luxury of having all the layer files there for you just to select the text and things like that. So to make it easier, what you'd probably want to do is you'd probably end up just selecting this whole area here and getting rid of all of this, let me see, all of the lettering altogether, and then just start the lettering all on top of it. Like, let's see, I'll select this dark blue area, then I'm going to take the paintbrush. This will end up being an easier option, and then I'll just end up painting over this whole thing here. Okay, see, might as well start fresh. Okay, magic wand tool. Okay, so I blocked out the letters with the paintbrush. Then I took the magic wand tool and I selected the whole area. Then I took the paint bucket tool and I clicked in there and filled it all in with the blue. Okay, so now you have a nice clean area of blue. Alright, now if you wanted that white line that goes through the middle and put the text in there, now you just take the text tool, you find a similar font and start lettering right over the top. So let me see, we want Austin Attorney Guide, and on the bottom it said guide. So let's change this to white, but okay, we can do Austin Attorney. Let's go smaller. Okay, so maybe we'll leave it at that for now, but okay. Okay, and then we're going to do guide. And that has to be in white as well. And now we'll go bigger with guide. Was equal. Okay. Maybe that was even bold. Maybe we can change the text. And we can find a nice font. Okay, line up that font and just using the left click with the selection tool here to move it. Okay, now I need that white line that goes in between there, so I'll use a little box tool here and we'll put it on a new layer, and I'll just click and drag and create like a little line like that. And then let me select here, color selection, select white, but okay. Get the paint bucket, go right in there, fill it in, move tool, and put it right in between there. Control Z. Right there. Deselect. Let's see, you could also go to edit, free transform, and make it a little bit smaller, and then click off of it, put yes. So I just transformed the size of it. I can press up or down arrows You can go back in and change the font till you find one that you like. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's how you would recreate this. You pretty much just get the magic wand, select the area. If it's a gradient, recreate the gradient over the top on a new layer. So you're rebuilding the file. You're making new layers. So there's the gradient tool that goes over the top. I covered up. That's what I covered up. And then this right here I just threw out the window. Layer 2. I covered it up doing a little patchwork. I just threw that out the window. I just decided, you know what? Let's just cover this whole thing with blue here. So I got a brush, painted it blue, then selected the whole area, painted the whole thing blue, and then did the text all over again over on top of it. So I just showed you how to do the text, and in my videos I show you how to do the text. So that's pretty much it. Right in here I could see there's a little bit of an edge, and we can go back and fix that just by simply selecting that layer, getting the lasso tool again, go right on the edge, select it, and then we will select the color, use the bucket tool, fill it in. Hopefully it's filling it in. Deselect it, and there it goes. Austin Attorney Guide. So there you go. Alright, hopefully that helps out. Try to do it as simple as possible without making it too confusing. But at this point I would just file and I would save it. But I would save it as a layered pixel art image first and put OK, and then save that to your desktop. I'm going to cancel that, and then after save it as a JPEG file. Change the name, save it as a JPEG, or you can leave the name the same I guess, but save it as a JPEG so you have two copies. Always save the layered file so you can always go back and change your layers. Alright guys, take care, bye.